Hi, this is Kathy at inkingpaperwithkat.com. Welcome to my craft studio. Today's project is this very simple little Valentine's Day card. This one, because it's done on the crumb cake, has a more masculine sense, but the one we're going to make today we are going to do on Blushing Bride. These are Stampin' Up! Products. I love their paper. It's a nice heavy cardstock. We're going to be using 8.5 by 5.5. A piece of scrap paper for punching our heart. A piece of Whisper White that's 3.25 by 4.5. A piece of DSP that's 3 by 2.5. A piece of scrap for punching another small heart, and some twine. So let's get started. First thing we need to do is score our cardstock. And use our Simply scoreboard. We are going to score at 4.25. And that's all the scoring that we need to do. So we will fold and burnish our card. And there we go. Our white is going to go right in the center, but before we put it there, what I want to do is do our stamping. You'll notice on this, I've actually cut out a little heart, so it's Happy Heart Day or Happy Valentine's Day. This stamp, however, I don't know if you can see this, but the words are together. So we've got to do some creative stamping in order to allow room for that heart. I love being able to use stamps in different ways. So we're going to stamp at the bottom of this, and we are going to use our Stamp-A-Majig. Good old Post-it note. We're using rose red ink. And the first thing we're going to do is punch out our little heart, because I want to use it as a placeholder. I'm using the itty bitty accents punches, the heart, and I'm going to put just a teeny tiny bit of snail on the back of that heart, just so I can adhere it where I want it to go on this piece of paper. Alright, we're going to line up our happy. Put our Stamp-A-Majig in place. Make sure it's exactly where we want it. Use our Post-it note to mask off the section that we don't want to stamp. Ink up our stamp and stamp. Now we're going to go back again and line up where we want day to be. Stick in our Post-it note again. Line up our Stamp-A-Majig. And there we have our Happy Heart Day. Okay, let's assemble our card. First thing I'm going to do is I want to pop that heart up. So we are going to take a piece So the dimensional, the heart is too small to handle a whole dimensional. All right, we're going to attach our DSP using snail. And this is from the Love Blossoms DSP pack. It is a beautiful pack of paper. Some really, really great designer series paper in it. I'll give you just a quick preview. There's some beautiful flowers. I like the fact that they've got quite a few of the crumb cake and white patterns so that it works a little bit better for those guys. Some beautiful rose red, blushing bride. Just a great stack of paper. I heartily recommend that stack of paper. Now what we want to do is put the twine on, because our heart is going to back that. So what I do is I hold it in the back and get it started about where I want it. I cross over and back and around. Cut it. We put some snail on the back, and we are ready to adhere this to our card front. Line it up, put it down. All right, we're going to use the Sweetheart stamp, or Sweetheart punch, excuse me. Punch out a heart. And since I want to give a little bit of dimension to this heart, I'm just going to take a white gel pen and I'm just going to add some stitching around the edge. I don't know how obvious this is on the camera. Hopefully you can see it. As soon as I'm done, I will pick it up and try to get it angled so you can see. It's just to add another touch so that it feels like it's got some dimension. Let's see. I don't think you're going to be able to. Oh, maybe there. All right, we're going to pop this up with dimensionals. I like to use 3 because I don't want it to sag. Pop it on in the center. And there you have it. Thanks for stopping by.